Hey, how's it going? Austin here. So I am still in Belize. I'm actually in San Pedro, Belize. This is a beautiful country, but I have definitely been having some technical issues with internet and Wi-Fi and just being able to call and text and all that kind of stuff. It kind of is what it is. So I wanted to give you guys kind of a news update video, kind of a breaking news update video. So I apologize in advance. I can't record from my computer, so I can't show you, articles and the charts and what's going on with the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that. I know it in my brain, so I'm going to kind of give you my 2 cents just because of these technical issues that I'm dealing with here. I will be back in Dallas Friday night, back to normal business on Saturday. So thank you for your support, by the way, and I truly recommend anybody, you definitely get away if you can come to Belize. It's really a cool place outside of the internet stuff, but that's my problem. Oh, plane just took off. Cool. The airport's like right over here. It's a really cool airport because I'm actually on an island off the coast of Belize. All right, so let's talk about kind of the latest and greatest. So some good news in the world of stocks that does impact crypto, okay, is that yesterday we had Credit Suisse, the second largest bank in Switzerland, their largest backer back out and said, we're no longer going to give you any money. Well, overnight, the Swiss National Bank, basically the central bank of Switzerland, opened up a $40+ billion line of credit, if you will, to Credit Suisse and said, we are going to basically throw you guys a lifeline. That was viewed as a really, really positive thing in the overall context of kind of the financial markets. And I think that crypto is benefiting from that, okay? I definitely believe crypto is benefiting from that because crypto now is back in the positive. Bitcoin's up about 2% as of the recording of this video, and this is good, all right? So I know you may not pay attention to like what's going on in the banks and stock market and all that. I do. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button below because I'll keep you updated as much as you need or want to be. Because I look at it always in the context of what's going on in the macro world, kind of in that financial world and how it impacts crypto. Okay, so this is good news, right? So it kind of quelled or stopped. That's a good word, quelled. Use that and freak somebody out. It kind of, that's a random one. I don't know who used to say it, quelled. It kind of stopped the bleeding that was going on in the stock side, which was creating a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I talk about FUD all the time on my channel because I think it's one of the driving factors right now in everything. It's all this fear, uncertainty, and doubt that we all kind of have every day around crypto because it's there, it's pervasive, it's all associated with inflation. What's the Fed going to do? The Federal Reserve, the FOMC meeting coming up on the 21st and the 22nd. What are they going to do? Are they going to raise the rates on us a lot? Yes, they will, probably 50 basis points. Now we got this bank thing, or bank's going to go out of business, and it all creates fear. And fear, literally, in my mind, gets to people's brains, and they're like, am I safer to take my money out of stocks, out of crypto, and literally put it under my mattress? I realize that sounds antiquated, but that's the kind of fear we're talking about, right? And so I love that Swiss National Bank kind of stepped in and threw Credit Suisse a lifeline because I think that kind of stopped the bleeding, if you will. It stopped a lot of the fear. Now, there are regional banks here in the States. There are other banks in the States that I think are going to have some solvency issues, and I think we still are not through all this. I'll take you back to remember last year in 2022 when everybody was kind of fearful of exchanges and our big exchanges like Coinbase and Crypto.com and Binance, et cetera. Are they solvent? Are they good? And we were all demanding to show us your reserves and all that. This is kind of similar but different, right? But it's kind of a similar thing, but it's obviously for banks, right? And so people are very fearful of banks right now. They're fearful of, is my money going to be safe and protected? And obviously that banks are FDIC insured. I think they're insured up to 250,000. So if you have less than 250,000, your bank is guaranteed to be there, regardless of what happens with that bank, because of the FDIC insurance here in the States. Regardless, fear, right? Fear is the backdrop of everything, and it's been here since 2022 when all the inflation stuff hit, the 7 interest rate hikes we got from the FOMC and all that kind of stuff. Fear has just been part of our world. Now, I was talking to a buddy of mine, Zach Humphreys, earlier on the phone this morning, and we were talking about that fear is the backdrop of the entire kind of financial world right now. Obviously, crypto is part of that, right? And it's something that, I was like, I hadn't really thought about it that way. And so that's a high stress scenario that we've all been living with for a while. If you've been in crypto now for a year or so, or 2 years or whatever, the last year and last 14 months have had a lot of fear around them and a lot of uncertainty around them. And if you're still here, congratulations, because you are early and because you will most likely do well in the long term. So bottom line, be diversified, make good choices in crypto. Don't be emotional, have a plan, know your costs, know your exit price for a particular crypto, know your profit margins, how much you want to make on each of those. I talk about this all the time in videos. But the breaking news kind of component of the day is kind of the Swiss National Bank, bailing out Credit Suisse, which I think, again, is having a positive impact on crypto today for sure, because it's creating maybe a little bit of sense of calm, if you will, for people. Sorry, there's some people walking by I knew down there. So, all right, that's all I got for you. I'll see you. Have a good one. Bye.